Encourage your teams by your cheers, your applause, and your good sportsmanship. These students, along with their coaches, represent their school with pride and honor. UIL has placed an emphasis this year on sportsmanship and has launched the Texas Wing to lower player-coach ejections and fan misbehavior as they introduce the three-step approach to 1, respect for others, 2, control of self, and 3, spirit of competition. CCSD wants every game to be a positive experience for the clowns and the stans and the teams as well. Once again, a warning to spectators. A reminder, fans that batter or throw balls may cause serious injury. Either CCSD or any participating schools or their players, coaches, or other individuals are liable for any injuries resulting from such causes. And as always, you're reminded spectators are not allowed on the field following the game, and we thank you for your attendance here tonight. And remember, all batted balls that go in the foul ball territory, please return it to the nearest dugout. No longer are we giving lollipops, ice cream, or nothing else other than that. Just please return the ball to the nearest dugout. And as always, I always like to say, I'm the host of the most, man of the plan, the mouth of the south, Mr. Crispy in the house, brought to you by Vasquez Productions. And as always, when we're watching softball, we ain't watching tennis, we ain't watching golf, and we're not watching table tennis. We're going to watch the regional semifinal matchup, once again, between the Cowboys and the Bulldogs. So fans, you better make some noise here tonight and cheer on these young ladies, because they deserve to be here. And it's the best of 3 series here, starting game 1 here tonight at 6 p.m.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Doug Robinson for Real Sports Live Network. We are at Cabinets Field, Corpus Christi, Texas, for the 3rd round of girls varsity softball action. Public address announcer is announcing a few pre-game festivities. We are about 7 or 8 minutes from the first pitch. First pitch scheduled for 6 p.m. as the Lady Bulldogs of McAllen High take on the Cowboys of McCollum High School out of San Antonio. Tonight's promises to be an interesting game, and we're just a few minutes to let you know that they will be doing the announcing of the rosters of both teams.
All the way up to San Antonio, Texas.
So we hope you are getting ready to enjoy some great softball. Windy here in Cabinets Field in Corpus Christi. Winds are blowing. It's about 75 degrees. Yours truly has a hoodie on. It's that chilly. And we're getting ready to turn it over to the public address announcer for the announcements of the rosters and the starting lineups. So now we turn it over to the public address announcer.
And we're going to start off by introducing first the McAllen Lady Bulldogs. Introducing first, playing second, number 16, Diana Villanueva. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 4, Katie Rojas. Batting third, playing catcher, number 7, Gianna Farias. Batting 7th, playing left field, number 11, Ari Villanueva. Batting 5th, pitching, number 5, Ellie Villanueva. Batting 6th, the DP, number 24, Madison Alcantara. Batting 7th, playing right field, number 6, Chloe Mariscal. Batting 8th, playing first base, number 9, Erin Mireles. Batting 9th, playing third base, number 12, Leah Swartzik. And the flex, in center field, number 14, Jordan Hernandez. We would like to welcome the rest of the visiting Lady Bulldogs. All the assistant coaches and head coach, Coach Stephanie Cantu. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to introduce the home team here tonight. From San Antonio, Texas, San Antonio McCollum Cowboys. Batting first, playing center field, number 15, Lauren Martinez. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 4, Soraya Torres. Batting third, pitching, number 6, Manny Ruiz. Batting fourth, playing catcher, number 8, Kingdon Hines. Batting fifth, number 10, playing second base, Kingdon Alvarez. Batting sixth, playing first base, number 18, Lorena Gonzalez. Batting seventh, playing left field, number 7, Brianna Garza. Batting eighth, playing right field, number 17, Eliana Ortiz. And batting ninth, playing third base, number 19, Johnson Garces. We'd like to welcome the rest of the Cowboys from San Antonio and the assistant coaches and their head coach, Coach Nick Ramirez.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've had the rosters and starting lineups, and that'll be time now for the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me take this time to inform and remind students and fans of the proper etiquette during flag ceremonies. The United States flag is a symbol of our great country, and accordingly all of us should stand, place our right hands over our hearts, and gentlemen should remove your caps. Remember, silence is a form of respect, and everyone should remain standing until the anthem is played.
Ladies and gentlemen, as always, we tip our hats to all our servicemen and women in the house. Thank you very much for all you've done for our country. And continue prayers for our servicemen and women in the ball branches, still defending the United States of America.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have had the pregame festivities of the exchanging of the lineups by the coaches. We've had the announcing of the rosters. And we have had our national anthem. And what we are waiting for right now is the first pitch. We'll be back with more in just a minute. You're watching Real Sports Live Network coverage of girls' third round varsity softball action. We'll be back with more in just a moment.
Maintenance to full vehicle systems repair. Earn a certificate or associate degree and get certified to work as a C maintenance or B level technician. You'll be guided by seasoned instructors who have decades of real-world automotive experience, helping you get ready to roll into the industry. So take the wheel and apply today at tsc.edu.
Time to take a new look, maybe your first look at Buick. If smart, hip, and affordable is for you, Buick's your brand. Fruya Buick, Brownsville, Texas.
Semifinals.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're back inside the broadcast booth. Doug Robinson bringing you all the action tonight. And it'll be the Lady Bulldogs batting first in the top of the first. They'll have Deanna Villanueva, the second baseman, then Katie Rojas, Gianna Farias, and Ari Villanueva, the left fielder, and then Ellie Villanueva, the pitcher. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Those three Villanuevas are all three sisters. A very unique item going on with the Lady Bulldogs. First pitch, second pitch, and the ball goes as a called strike. Counts 1-1. Pitch is high, and that'll go 2-1. And strike 2. And the count goes even at 2. Pitch to Deanna Villanueva, one of the three sisters. Ends in for a ball, and count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Deanna Villanueva. On the mound for the Lady Cowboys, Maddie Ruiz, pitcher. Ball goes out of play. Keeps the count 3-2. Maddie Ruiz, the right-handed pitcher for the Lady Cowboys, or the Cowboys as they are referred to. No lady in front of them. Pitch. And ball 4. And that'll put 1 runner on.
No outs and runner in first. Now batting shortstop, number 4, Katie Rojas.
And bring at the shortstop, Katie Rojas. McAllen in their dark uniforms with the gold accent. As we brought you their game against Brownsville a couple of weeks ago. They're on the road to the playoffs. And here we are in third round. And the Lady Bulldogs with a runner at first base after the walk. 0-1 the count to Katie Rojas. And looks to foul, and the ball goes foul. Rojas looking to bunt, and the ball went foul. 0-2 the count to number 4, Katie Rojas, the shortstop for the Lady Bulldogs. Very important player in that last series against Brownsville, where they swept Brownsville in two games. Pitch goes up against the screen. Mandy Ruiz now with the 0-2 count. Lady Bulldogs with the runner at first. Who just joined us. We're in the top of the first in this third round action of girls varsity softball. Pitch. And there's a shot to the shortstop. And that'll be 1 out.
Runner in first. Now batting catcher, number 7, Gianna Farias.
Soraya Torres catches the floater at shortstop. 1 out. Brings up Guida Farias, the catcher. Goes in for a called strike. 0-1. 1 out here, top of the first. Maddie Ruiz. Pitch, and there's a shot to left field, and that's going to be down for a base hit. So the Lady Bulldogs have runners at first and second with 1 out, and that'll bring their
runner first and second.
Cleanup batter,
number 11,
the second of the 3 Villanueva sisters, Ari Villanueva. The left fielder in the cleanup spot tonight. And there's a shot. It's going to go foul. So the count goes 0-1 to Ari Villanueva, one of the 3 sisters, batting in the cleanup spot. She's playing left field tonight. Where's the number 11? Pitch from, and the count goes 0-2. So Ivy Villanueva with the 0-2 count after the long foul ball. Sends this one over to left field, and that's going to be in for a hit. And the Lady Bulldogs are going to send one to the plate, and she'll score. So Villanueva does her job. And it's a 1-0 ball game.
With one out. Now batting the pitcher, number 5.
That'll bring up the third Villanueva sister. The pitcher for tonight's contest was the number 5, Ellie Villanueva. Waits for the pitch, is high. Lady Bulldogs with a runner at first and second. Count goes to 2-0. And this one goes in for a called strike, and the count goes 2-1. Ellie Villanueva, the third sister, will have the mound duties tonight when the Lady Bulldogs take the field. And that one's going to go foul back up against the screen. Count goes 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Ellie Villanueva. Villanueva wears the number 5, bats in from the right side of the box. Pitch, and that's going to be a little low, and the count's going to go full. So 3 balls, 2 strikes to Ellie Villanueva. Maddie Ruiz on the hill for the Cowboys. Pitch. This one's going to be dropped into right field and caught by the right fielder. And there's 2 outs. So the Lady Bulldogs with runners at first and second.
First and second. Now batting the DP, number 24, Madison.
Designated player Madison Alcantar will step into the right side. She wears the number 24 for the Lady Bulldogs. Pitch from Ruiz is high, and the count goes 1-0. Runners at first and second for the Lady Bulldogs. And a called strike, and the count goes even at 1. Maddie, as they call her, for the Lady Bulldogs. You'll hear that name. And Alcantara pops it up to the first baseman and makes the catch to retire to side. But not before the Lady Bulldogs get 1. They strand 2 at the end of the top of the first. It's the Lady Bulldogs 1
and 2 left on base.
The McCollum Cowboys coming back. We'll be back with more in just a moment. You're watching Real Sports Live Network coverage of girls varsity softball.
Te encuentres. Texas Almost College está aquí para ayudarte a progresar. Ya sea que estés empezando desde cero, cambiando de carrera o adquiriendo nuevas habilidades. TSC tiene programas accesibles diseñados para adaptarse a tus metas. Es hora de dar el siguiente paso. Piensa en grande, piensa claramente, piensa en TSC.
I fell on a loose towel at the grocery store, and now they're saying it's my fault. Do you think you could help?
Of course I can help. You should be focused on feeling better.
Oh, thank you, Law Champ. Hey, do you think I can get a selfie?
Of course.
This is the island where even the grown-ups forget what day it is. South Padre is more than an island. It's the island.
Insurance companies want you to settle and settle fast. Do not settle. The Nava Law Group will get you what you deserve. We've won millions for our clients. Make the one call that can change your life. DoNotSettle.com.
Rev up your future with Texas Southmost College's Auto Body Repair Program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry-standard iCar Academy to get you job-ready fast. If you're ready to drive your career forward, TSC's Auto Body Repair Program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, so visit tsc.edu and apply today.
At Tortilleria Ibañez, flavor starts fresh every day. Crispy flautas, homemade tamales, and our signature chicken salad, all made for you. Tortilleria Ibañez, tradition on every plate.
Give your little one the best start.
Welcome back to Cabinets Field here in Corpus Christi, Texas. A breezy night, always breezy because Corpus is a coastal city. But it's chilly this evening. First pitch, the temperature was 75. As we move to the bottom of the second, top 3 will be Lauren Martinez, the center fielder, followed by Soraya Torres, the shortstop. Maddie Ruiz, the pitcher, will be in the 3 spot. Caitlin Hines will be the catcher. Those are your first 4. That's Martinez, Torres, Ruiz, and Hines for the Cowboys as we start the bottom of the first. Little equipment issue with the catcher. And I think it's got it taken care of. She's coming back. I think it's a ponytail issue. And she gets back to the plate. Umpire hands her the face mask and helmet. And we're ready to start things off. Lauren Martinez bats from the left side. She'll face Villanueva. The pitch is a quick shot to shortstop and makes the play to 6-3. Katie Rojas with the play on a 6-3, and now there's one out.
Now batting shortstop, number 4, Soraya Torres.
One out here in the bottom of the first. One and one to count. To Soraya Torres. She bats in from the right side. Pitch from Villanueva is going to be a little wide, so the count goes 3-1. One out here in the bottom of the first. Lady Bulldogs, Villanueva's pitcher, shot to second base and makes the play. Diana Villanueva, the sister of the 3, converts the out.
2 outs and nobody on. Now batting the pitcher, number 6.
And now there's 2 outs. That'll bring up the pitcher, Maddie Ruiz. Where's the number 6? She'll bat in from the right side. Ball is high. Count goes 1-0. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Lady Bulldogs got on the score first with the RBI. Pitch. That's outside, and the count goes 2-0. Lady Bulldogs lead this one 1-0. Bottom of the first inning here in Corpus Christi, Texas. Pitch from Villanueva is in for a called strike, and the count goes 2-1. Beautiful pitch there, right down the middle. Maddie Ruiz Bats in from the right side, the starting pitcher of tonight's contest. And foul, strike 2. Two outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a called strike 3, and Luis goes out on strikes. So that'll take us to the top of the second. We're back with more. You're watching Real Sports Live coverage of girls softball. Third round action. Back with more in a moment.
Pre-K4 programs. At BISD, 3 and 4-year-olds develop fundamental skills that pave the way to lifelong success. With quality educators, access to the latest technology, and free nutritious meals to fuel the day, our young minds explore and learn in exciting new ways. Enroll your 3 and 4-year-old today at Brownsville ISD, the best choice.
Kenny Perez came from a small town in Texas. At Kenny Perez Law, we won't stop fighting until our clients get what's rightfully theirs. We're right by your side, no matter what. Call Kenny Perez Injury Lawyers today, 956-999-1111.
Back here at Cabinets Field, we move to the top of the second. Brings up Chloe Mariscal. Bats from the right side of the plate. Where's the number 6 for the Lady Bulldogs tonight? She's playing right field. Maddie Ruiz, the pitcher, is high, and the count goes 2-0. And a called strike on the inside corner, and the count goes 2-1. 2 balls and a strike to Chloe Mariscal. Maddie Ruiz, the pitch is a foul tip. It makes it count 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strike to Chloe Mariscal. Bats from the right side of the plate. Lady Bulldogs lead this one 1-0. Pitch from Ruiz is going to be a base hit for Mariscal. She sends that one right up the middle.
The runner in first to Dogs. Now batting first baseman, number 9, Erin Morales.
That brings up Erin Morales playing first base for the Lady Bulldogs tonight. So with the base hit by Mariscal, they have a runner at first. As the number 8 hole hitter comes up, Mariscal, Morales, Erin Morales, first baseman for the Lady Bulldogs. If you just joined us, Lady Bulldogs lead this one 1-0. We're in the top of the second. Third round, girls varsity softball action. There's a shot to center field. It's going to drop. Runner slow getting to second, and she's going to be out on the fielder's choice. So the slow runner getting over to second is forced out on the fielder's choice. Brings up Leah Sorensen, who was a definite MVP for the Lady Bulldogs when they took on Brownsville in the opening round of the playoffs. 2 doubles that night. She bats in from the right side. 1-0 the count to Sorensen. And there's a shot to left field, and it's going to go deep. And the Lady Bulldogs are going to put another one across the dish as she comes, and now they're going to hold her up. It looked like the Lady Bulldogs were going to add to their tally after the double by Sorensen.
Stand-up double runner.
So a one-out double for the Lady Bulldogs.
Second baseman, number 16.
Puts two runners in scoring position, and that'll take them back to the top of the lineup. One of the Villanueva sisters, the second baseman, bunts. Decides to go to first, and he's safe. And now it's 2-0 in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. Want to know the count? Pitch. And a called strike to Katie Rojas. 1-1 to count. There's a shot. It's dropped. And the Lady Bulldogs had another tally. And it's now a 3-0 ball game. So Sorensen scores. And Rojas gets aboard.
The RBI single runner in first. Now batting, number 7, Gianna Farias.
And that'll be up the 3 spot. Catcher Gianna Farias. Pitch from Ruiz. And it's low, and the count goes 1-0. And now it's 2 balls to Farias. Lady Bulldogs lead this one 3-0 here in the top of the second. Pitch and a called strike. And the count goes 2-1. Giada Farias, catcher for the Lady Bulldogs, and looks at a called strike, and the count goes even at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 3-0 our score here at Cabinets Field. Pitch out to the right field. Should be an easy play, and it is to retire the side. So, at the end of 1.5, the Lady Bulldogs 3. The Cowboys come in back in their half of the second. Back with more. You're watching Real Sports Live Network coverage of girls high school softball. Back with more in a moment.
The standard of excellence has always been Cadillac, so be iconic and drive one. Free your Cadillac, Brownsville, Texas.
The new Los Fresnos CISD Career and Technical Education Center is where futures take flight. With 18 programs of study and 43 industry-based certifications available, students gain real-world skills for real-world success. Los Fresnos CISD. What we do here shapes the world.
Insurance companies want you to settle and settle fast. Do not settle. The Nava Law Group will get you what you deserve. We've won millions for our clients. Make the one call that can change your life. DoNotSettle.com.
It means a lot to me. TSC has changed me to make me realize that I can accomplish things. Just don't give up. I've come a long way from where I was to what I am now, and there's no limit to where I'm going.
Back here in Cabinets Field, we move to the bottom half of the second, where the Lady Bulldogs of McAllen High lead this one 3-0. And it brings up the cleanup batter, Caitlin Hines, playing center field today for the Lady Cowboys. Lady Cowboys in their home white uniform, as they are listed as the home team in game one of this 3-game series. And she looks to the called strike. So it's 0-1 to Caitlin Hines, the cleanup hitter for the Cowboys. Villanueva still on the hill, pitching a good game so far. And the count goes 0-2 to Hines. Lady Bulldogs in their black away uniforms with the gold trim. Hines shows foul. Bunt, and this one gonna go down for a base hit. So Caitlin Hines is aboard. And then it'll bring up the number 5 hole hitter, Caitlin Alvarez. Courtesy runner.
Number 3, Leanne Gutierrez.
Courtesy runner, common in high school softball and baseball. In order to move the game along a little faster, they offer a courtesy runner for the catcher.
Number 10, Caitlin Alvarez.
It brings up the second baseman, Caitlin Alvarez, wears the number 10 for the Lady Cowboys. Or excuse me, I'm sorry, I keep saying Lady Cowboys, but they just go by the Cowboys. Pitch is high, and the count goes 1-0. 1-0 the count. 3-0 lead for the Lady Bulldogs. We're in the bottom of the second in Corpus Christi, Texas. Been overcast all day long, and the lights are on. And a foul shot goes down the third baseline, and the count will go even at 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to the second baseman, Caitlin Alvarez. Villanueva, one of the 3 sisters on the mound. Pitch. Shows bunt. Everybody came in, and they'll go back. Next count 2-1. 2 balls and a strike to Caitlin Alvarez. Cowboys with a runner at first. Oh, just out of the reach of the third baseman, Sorensen. And now the Cowboys have runners at first and second, and 1 in scoring position. Sorensen just was out of her reach.
Now batting first baseman.
Allowed Alvarez to reach. That brings up Lorena Gonzalez. She's playing first base today. Where's the number 18 for the Cowboys? Bats in from the right side. Cowboys with runners at first and second. Bunt is down, and they're going to say, nope, foul ball. Looked like it hit the plate, so that'll go foul. So the count goes 0-1. Lorena Gonzalez for the Cowboys. Bottom of the second, no outs. Cowboys with runners at first and second. The pitch is high. The count goes even at 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Lorena Gonzalez. Hines at second, Alvarez at first. Pitch to Gonzalez, bunted attempt again, and this time he's going to go for a called strike. So the count goes 1-2. No doubt that the Cowboys are looking to move their runners over and have tried to bunt it, but I doubt she'll bunt this time with 2 strikes. However, in girls softball, you will see what is known as the slash bunt. And that one goes outside, and the count goes even at 2. 3-0 our score. Lady Bulldogs out in front. We're in the bottom of the second. Third round, girls softball action, best of 3 series. All 3 played right here at Cabinets Field. The pitch, a little chopper towards the first. And he's going to say out at third on the fielder's choice. So there's one away.
Runners on first and second. Now batting left fielder, number 7, Brianna Gupsa.
Brings up Brianna Garza, the left fielder, that was just announced by the PA announcer. Where's number 7? That's in from the right side. And pitch. Goes for a ball. 3-game series between these 2 teams, all played here at Cabinets Field on this beautiful softball complex. Pitch is high, and the count goes 2-0. One out here in the bottom of the second. Villanueva on the mound. The pitch goes inside, and they're going to say it hit her. And that'll load them up for the Cowboys. So Garza is hit by the hit pitch. She'll go to first, and that'll load them up for the Cowboys. And then it'll bring up the right fielder, number 17, Ileana Ortiz. Umpire's making sure the young lady's all right. She takes a couple jogs down the first base line.
Wow. Now batting right fielder, number 17, Ileana Ortiz.
Ortiz wears the number 17 for the Cowboys. Pitch from Villanueva is in for a called strike. And the count quickly goes 0-1. Lights are on, overcast day most of the day, and it's cooled off here. 75 degrees at first pitch, but that wind is fierce. Pitch from Villanueva. A shot to second base, should be 2, and is. And the double play thwarts the Cowboys' scoring opportunity to keep our score at 3-0 as we move to the top of the third. We'll be back with more. You're watching Real Sports Live Network coverage of high school girls varsity softball playoffs. Back with more in a moment.
100 years ago, in the heart of the Rio Grande Valley, a spark was born. From the first dreamers who stepped onto these grounds, Texas Southmost College has stood as a promise that determination can overcome any challenge. Join us as we honor our past, celebrate our present, and ignite the future together. Texas Southmost College, 100 years strong, and the next 100 begin with you.
If you've been in a car crash, call Kenny. We're available to take your call 24/7, and we don't charge a fee unless we win your case. When you're in a car crash, call Kenny. Call 999-1111 now for a free consultation.
Permatemp Personnel Services has been servicing local businesses for the past 29 years. Leave the hiring to us. Let us become your personal hiring guru. We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs.
Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate. Call us now.
Now the top of the third, leading things off for the Bulldogs.
Thank you. Cabinets Field. We move to the top of the third. Lady Bulldogs at the plate. And there's a shot. Going to be a base hit. So the Lady Bulldogs with the runner at first.
Well, the runner at first is no outs. Now batting, number 5, Ellie Villanueva.
So Addie Villanueva, the left fielder, tags it for a base hit. That'll bring up her sister, Ellie Villanueva, the pitcher for tonight's game. Pitch. This one shot to left field. Might be caught. It is by the center fielder. So she gave it a ride, but just came up a little bit short. That'll bring up Madison Alcantar, the designated player for the Lady Bulldogs.
First, now batting number 24, Madison Alcantar.
Alcantar, the designated player for the Lady Bulldogs, bats in from the right side. Addie Villanueva at first base after the single. And the count goes 1-0. Pitch. Just outside the third baseman's reach, and Alcantar is on for the single. So it'll bring up Chloe Mariscal. Mariscal playing right field today for the Lady Bulldogs. Courtesy runner for the designated player, which is allowed in girls softball. Maddie Ruiz still on the hill for the Cowboys. They trail 3-0 as we're in the top of the third.
Runner on first and second, Noah.
Batter's ready, but the umpire is not, so she'll step out of the box. A little excitement there for the player, Mariscal. She was in a hurry, but the blue wasn't ready. Pitch. And it's going to be a called strike. So the count goes 0-1. Lady Bulldogs with runners at first and second. Ball goes inside. And the count goes 1-1. On deck, Lady Bulldogs have Aaron Morale. There's a pop-up. Should be caught by the right fielder, and is. And now there's 2 outs.
Two outs and a runner on first and second. Now batting number 9, Aaron Reedus.
So Ileana Ortiz makes the catch. And now there's 2 outs for the Lady Bulldogs here in the top of the third. Runner in scoring position. That's Villanueva. And a called strike for Ruiz. Oh, 1 to count. 2 outs, top of the third. Lady Bulldogs lead this one 3-0. There's a foul back up against the screen. Unique thing about these Lady Bulldogs, I wasn't aware of it, but 3 sisters playing on this team. Deanna Villanueva, Ari Villanueva, and Ellie Villanueva. Pitch. There's a shot to right field. Should be easy out and does to retire to side. So the Lady Cowboys get 3 outs. The Lady Bulldogs ran 2. We'll be back with more. You're watching Real Sports Live Network coverage of girls high school varsity softball. Back with more in a moment.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
Kenny Perez came from a small town in Texas. At Kenny Perez Law, we won't stop fighting until our clients get what's rightfully theirs. We're right by your side, no matter what. Call Kenny Perez Injury Lawyers today, 956-999-1111.
This is the island where adulting takes its own vacation.
Welcome back to Cabinets Field. We move to the bottom of the third. Cowboys at bat out of McCollum High School near San Antonio. Pitch from Villanueva. Jocelyn Garces at the plate with the 2-0 count. And there's a shot to second base. Should be handled easily, and it is. And there's one away.
With one out, no out. Now batting number 15, Lauren Martinez.
Brings us back to the top of the order. Lauren Martinez, the center fielder, lefty for the Cowboys. Catcher Farias directing her outfield, and the first pitch goes foul to make it 0-1. Quite windy here in Corpus. Not uncommon, as we've said before, this is a coastal city, and there's always a breeze blowing, but tonight it's pretty stiff. Pitch, and the count goes 1-1. Top of the order for the Cowboys, Lauren Martinez. The center fielder bats in from the left side. There's a shot to the shortstop, and can't make the play. Great catch to stop it and keep it in the infield. And now the Cowboys have a runner at first.
Single runner at first and one.
Brings up Sonia Torres.
Shortstop, number 4, Soraya Torres.
Soraya Torres, the shortstop, will step in. She wears the number 4 for the Cowboys. Cowboys trail this one 3-0. We're in the bottom of the third in Corpus Christi, Texas. Infield came in on the suspected bunt, but everybody goes back. Torres, the shortstop, right-handed batter, has a runner at first, trying to move that runner over. And the pitch is high, and the count goes 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes to Torres. Bottom of the third. Third round girls varsity softball action, best of 3 series. We're in game 1. Game 2 will be right back here tomorrow with the first pitch at 4 o'clock. With the Lady Bulldogs being the home team tomorrow. Ball is high and a walk. So now the Cowboys have runners at first and second.
Runners on first and second. Now batting number 6, Maddie Ruiz.
Brings up the pitcher, Maddie Ruiz, as she bats from the right side. Ball is a little high. Count goes 1-0. Three to nothing our score in Corpus Christi, Texas. First game of the 3-game set. First And a called strike. The count goes even at 1. Ruiz in the 3 spot. The pitcher of record for the Cowboys tonight. Villanueva. Pitch. And a shot to the, there it gets by. And I'm going to say save at third. So the shot to short, just couldn't come up with it in time, and I would score that as a hit. So now the Cowboys have runners at first, second, and third with 1 out. And that's going to bring up the cleanup hitter.
Bases loaded, 1 out.
The catcher, number 8, Caitlin Hines. Hines steps in from the right side. Villanueva would like a double play ball here. 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd, and the Cowboys have the bases juiced. Hines in no hurry. Steps back into the box. And it pitches high. And the count goes 1-0. Pitch. That's going to get foul. So the count goes even at 1. Caitlin Hines, cleanup hitter for the Cowboys. Runners at first, second, and third. The bases are juiced. Pitch, and a shortstop going to come home. Makes the play, and she's out at home on the fielder's choice. Nice heads-up play by the shortstop. And now there's 2 outs.
The bases loaded and 2 outs. Now batting number 10, Caitlin Alvarez.
Brings up Kaylin Alvarez, second baseman. Ruiz will have a courtesy runner for Ruiz, who's the pitcher. Kaylin Alvarez, the lefty, playing second base today for the Cowboys. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd. Cowboys have runners at first, second, and third. Alvarez steps out, takes a couple practice swings. Now she's back in the box. Pitch. There's a foul ball. And the count goes 0-1. 0-1 to Kaylin Alvarez, the second baseman. Villanueva. Pitch is outside. Villanueva pitching a masterful game. She has the Cowboys shut out with 2 outs and an even count in the bottom of 3. There's a shot, might be caught by the left fielder, and it is retired aside. And the Cowboys miss another scoring opportunity as they can't come up with any runs after having the bases loaded. You're watching Real Sports Live Network coverage of girls varsity softball. We'll be back with more in just a moment.
Padre is more than an island. It's the island.
Give your little one the best start at Brownsville ISD's Pre-K3 and Pre-K4 programs. At BISD, 3 and 4-year-olds develop fundamental skills that pave the way to lifelong success. With quality educators, access to the latest technology, and free nutritious meals to fuel the day, our young minds explore and learn in exciting new ways. Enroll your 3 and 4-year-old today at Brownsville ISD, the best choice.
Rev up your future with Texas Southmost College's Auto Body Repair Program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry standard iCar Academy to get you job ready fast. If you're ready to drive your career forward, TSC's auto body repair program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, so visit tsc.edu and apply today.
Number 12, Leah Sorensen.
Back up here in Cabinets Field. Third round of girls varsity softball. Leah Sorensen comes to the plate, and she's hit by a pitch. So Sorensen is awarded the base after being hit by a pitch. And I'll bring up the top of the order. Deanna Villanueva, one of the 3 sisters,
Number 16.
playing second base for the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Bulldogs lead this one 3-0 in the top of the 4th. Now we'll go to the top of the lineup for the Lady Bulldogs. Villanueva, the leadoff hitter. And a called strike as that one caught the corner. So 0-1 to Deanna Villanueva. Pitch is a shot to left field and should be caught and is. Now there's one out.
With one out, runner in first. Now batting, number 4, Katie Rojas.
Brings up Katie Rojas, the shortstop for the Lady Bulldogs. Sorensen is on first after being hit by a pitch. One out, top of the 4th here in Corpus. There's a shot short, maybe picked up by the center fielder. It is. And there are 2 outs.
With 2 outs, a runner.
That brings up Gianna Farias.
Gianna Farias.
The catcher, number 3 spot for the Lady Bulldogs. And ball's inside. Count goes 1-0. Umpires doing a great job tonight. They have 4 umpires here tonight in a 3rd round playoff game. There's a shot toward the shortstop, makes an easy play, and that'll retire to side. So the Lady Bulldogs strand 1, we move to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Lady
No hits, no runs.
Bulldogs of McAllen 3.
So the
Cowboys of McCollum moves to the bottom of the 4th. We'll be back with more. You're watching Real Sports Life Network coverage of high school girls varsity softball 3rd round playoff action. Back with more in a moment.
The new Los Fresnos CISD Performing Arts Center is where creativity takes center stage. This facility immerses students in visual, performing, and fine arts programs where every student shines. Los Fresnos CISD, what we do here shapes the world.
I'll do anything for my clients.
Would you pick up our kids from school?
Yeah, I can do that.
Hurt in a car crash? Call the Law Channel.
Elevation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. For your GMC, we're professional grade.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward.
Back here at Cabinets Field, we move to the bottom of the 4th. Cowboys come to the plate. Lorena Gonzalez, the first baseman, steps in from the right side. First pitch is a called strike. So the count goes 0-1. Lorena Gonzalez, the first baseman for the Cowboys. Villanueva, little church hopper. Should be an easy play to first, and does. And there's one away. Villanueva pitching an amazing game tonight. She was the star in the series against Brownsville to snap their perfect record.
Now batting, number 7, Brianna Garza.
Brings up Brianna Garza, the left fielder. Where's the number 7 for the Cowboys? Trying to get something started here. And a called strike. Garza bats from the right side. Hoodies and long pants here tonight, with the exception of yours truly. I do have my hoodie on, but me and the cameraman Bert are in shorts. We were not expecting this cool weather. And the count is a called strike, and the count goes 0-2. Cowboys looking for a base runner. They trail this one 3-0. Pitch from Villanueva. And it's going low. And the count goes 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss. And that's 2 outs for the Cowboys.
With 2 outs and no out. Now batting, number 17, Ileana Ortiz.
Play there, and makes the play, and there's 3 outs.
The Cowboys, no hits, no runs, no errors, and no runs.
So the Cowboys can't get anything done in their bottom of the 4th. We'll move to the top of the 5th. It's the Cowboys 0, the Lady Bulldogs of McAllen 3. We'll be back with more. You're watching Real Sports Live Network coverage of varsity high school girls softball 3rd round action. Back with more in a moment.
Changing careers or gaining new skills. TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
At Brownsville ISD, every journey starts with a strong foundation.
Our academic programs inspire curiosity and critical thinking.
In athletics, students unleash their potential while diving into school spirit.
Creativity shines throughout our various fine arts programs.
Our career and technical education provides students with essential skills for the workforce.
With dual enrollment courses, students can earn college credits while still in high school.
Brownsville ISD.
One team.
One dream.
Back here in Corpus Christi, Cabinets Field, we move to the top of the 5th. Lady Bulldogs with a shot and a base hit. So the Lady Bulldogs, with the leadoff hitter here in the top of the 5th, have a runner at first base. So that's one of the Villanuevas, the left fielder.
Number 5, Ellie Villanueva.
And now the pitcher, the 3rd sister of the Villanuevas. And a bunt strike. Oh, 1 the count to Villanueva, the pitcher for the Lady Bulldogs. There's a shot, maybe trouble, and it's going to be out of play. The count goes 0-2 to Villanueva.
Please return to the foul ball to the nearest dugout.
The pitcher and her sister, the left fielder, is at first base after the base hit. 3-0 our score. Pitch, snagged by the pitcher and can't make the play, and an error by the shortstop. So now the Lady Bulldogs have runners at first and second as they placed one in scoring position with no outs. Brings up Madison Alcantar, number 24, the designated player for the Lady Bulldogs. And the Lady Bulldogs are liking what's going on right here. There's a short pop, should be caught by the shortstop, and is. Ball gets away, but the runner stays at second. And now there's one out. So timeout called by the Cowboys as the catcher wants to talk to her pitcher and to the infield. As the Lady Bulldogs have runners at first and second.
Shout out to KIII in the house.
And one out.
In the house. See highlights there from KIII, even on when you get back home to San Antonio and the Rio Grande Valley. KIII Sports.
Lady Bulldogs lead this one 3-0, and they have runners at first and second.
6, Chloe Mariscal.
Brings up Chloe Mariscal, the right fielder. Where's the number 6 for the Lady Bulldogs? Pitch. A bunt is laid down perfectly, and he only plays at first. And the Lady Bulldogs play the small ball and move the runners up 90 feet. And now the Lady Bulldogs have 2 runners in scoring position.
Now batting number 9, Aaron.
Brings up Aaron Morales, the first baseman. Where's the number 9 for the Lady Bulldogs? Pitch from Ruiz. Here's a called strike. So the count goes 0-1 to Mariscal. Mariscal playing right field. There's a shot at a base hit, and they'll score 1, maybe 2. And they're going to hold her up. And now the Ladies Bulldogs have runners at the corner with 2 outs and score again.
With runners in the corners and 2 outs. Now batting number 12, Leah Sorensen.
So it's a 4-0 ball game with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. And a called strike by the Blue. And the count goes 0-1. Sorensen there's a shot to shortstop. Should be an easy play to retire to side. And the ball gets away. So Sorensen with the RBI after the error. And now it's a 6-0 ball game.
Runner at first. Now batting number 16, Diana Villanueva.
And 0-1 to count to Deanna Villanueva as we're at the top of the order. And the count goes 0-2. So Sorensen pushes 2 runs across the ditch. It's now a 6-0 ball game in the top of the 5th. Ruiz the pitch. It's a short blooper to second. Should be an easy out to retire to the side. It does, but not before the Lady Bulldogs pick up 2 more. It's now a 6-0 ball game.
And the Bulldogs.
We'll be back with more. You're watching Real Sports Live Network's coverage of girls varsity high school baseball. Back with more in a moment.
And settle fast. Do not settle. The Nava Law Group will get you what you deserve. We've won millions for our clients. Make the one call that can change your life. DoNotSettle.com.
Permatemp Personnel Services has been servicing local businesses for the past 29 years. Leave the hiring to us.
Let us become your personal hiring guru.
We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs.
Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate. Call us now.
If you've been in a car crash, call Kenny. We're available to take your call 24/7, and we don't charge a fee unless we win your case. When you're in a car crash, call Kenny. Call 999.
Team Justin Garces.
Back here at Cabinets Field, Lady Bulldogs lead this one 6-0 as we move to the bottom of the fifth. Bottom of the order, number 9 hitter, Jocelyn Garces, playing third base for the Cowboys. Leads off here to the bottom of the fifth. Pitch, Villanueva, and a swinging strike, and the count goes 1-1. One ball, one strike. And a strike, swing and miss. And Villanueva seems to have found her zone. All goose eggs for the Cowboys as we sit here in the bottom of the fifth. Villanueva, the right-hander, sets, delivers, pitch. And it's going to go outside, and count's going to go 2-1. 2 balls and a strike to Jocelyn Garces, and then we back to the top of the order with Martinez and Torres. Pitch, and a called strike, and there's one away. So the strikeout by Villanueva.
Number 15, Lauren Martinez.
Brings up Lauren Martinez, the center fielder, the leadoff batter, top of the order for the Cowboys. Bottom of the fifth. Lady Bulldogs of McAllen lead this one 6-0. Villanueva is in a groove. The pitch, and that one's going to go in for a ball. Right now, if you had to look at this one in the scorebook, Miss Villanueva on the mound would be the player of the game. And there's a shot, ground ball out, and they're going to say she got in there. And the Cowboys have a base runner. William Soraya Torres, shortstop.
Soraya Torres.
Torres. She wears number 4. Right-handed batter. Shortstop for the Cowboys. Oh, she had it picked off and the ball got away. And they got to throw it through it. After a bad throw at short, the runner takes the ball. The ball was thrown by the center fielder. And it looked like they had her out at third, but she squeezed in there. And now we've got a timeout for an injury and the trainers on the field. So we'll be back with more. You're watching Real Sports Live Network coverage of girls varsity softball. Back with more in a moment.
This is the island where adulting takes its own vacation. South Padre is more than an island. It's the island.
Elevation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. For your GMC, we're professional grade.
No importa en cuál etapa de tu vida te encuentres, Texas Almus College está aquí para ayudarte a progresar, ya sea que estés empezando desde cero, cambiando de carrera o adquiriendo nuevas habilidades. TSC tiene programas accesibles diseñados para adaptarse a tus metas. Es hora de dar el siguiente paso. Piensa en grande, piensa claramente, piensa en ti.
Back here at Cabinets Field, shortstop went down with an injury, but is okay. As we're back here with one out. And there's a shot going foul, and that's going to keep the count at 0-2. The count. Cowboys have a runner at third on 2 overthrows. And that's where we sit. 0-2 the count. Pitch. It's high. To the second baseman, or excuse me, to the shortstop, Soraya Torres. Pitch. Oh, it's going to get by the right fielder, and that'll score one, and then it breaks out the shutout. This one goes all the way to the wall. Pitch. And the Lady Cowboys have put 2 on the board. So it's now a 6-2 ball game. After the ball got by the right fielder and was in for the inside of Parker. So it's going to bring up the pitcher for the Cowboys, Maddie Ruiz, to face Villanueva. Pitch is upside and high, and the count goes 1-0. Little mound visit for the catcher to the pitcher. And the infielders, they want to make sure everybody's on the right track. Make sure they give the confidence to their pitcher as she had the shutout going. Reminding her that it's still her ball game and to keep everybody in check. 1 out. Bottom of the 5th. 6-2 our ball game. Cowboys. Pitcher Ruiz at the plate. This is popped up to the center fielder. Should be an easy play, and it is. So there's 2 away.
2 outs and no. Now batting number 8, Caitlin Hines.
Brings up the cleanup hitter for the Cowboys, Caitlin Hines. Also playing the catcher position today for the Cowboys, as they put 2 across the dish to make it a 6-2 ball game in favor of the Bulldogs. Lady Bulldogs, there's a slot down third baseline, goes foul. And the count goes 0-1. 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. Cowboys finally managed to get 2 across the dish and trail this one 6-2 with Caitlin Hines at the plate and 2 outs. 0-1 to count. Villanueva. Pitch. And a called strike. And the count goes 0-2. Little pep talk by the infield and the catcher. Got Villanueva back on track, and she's got an 0-2 count with 2 outs. Villanueva. Pitch. This one's going to be popped up. Should be easy catch for the second baseman, and makes the play. And that'll return side. So you're watching Real Sports Live Network. We'll be back with the sixth inning and more as we take what they call the stretch time. We'll be back with more. You're watching Real Sports Live Network coverage of third round action, girls varsity softball. Back with more in a moment.
It seems like you'll do anything for your clients.
Anything.
Would you get a face tattoo?
What do you all think?
Looks good, boss.
Yeah. Law jam.
Give your little one the best start at Brownsville ISD's Pre-K 3 and Pre-K 4 programs. At BISD, 3 and 4-year-olds develop fundamental skills that pave the way to lifelong success. With quality educators, access to the latest technology, and free nutritious meals to fuel the day, our young minds explore and learn in exciting new ways. Enroll your 3 and 4-year-old today at Brownsville ISD, the best choice.
At Tortilleria Ibanez, flavor starts fresh every day. Crispy flautas, homemade tamales.
Back here in Cowboys Field in Corpus Christi, Texas. First game of a 3-game series and third round of girls varsity softball. We move to the top of the 6th. There's a shot, might be trouble, and can't make the play. Giada Farias, the catcher on deck. But right now it's Katie Rojas with the 0-1 count. 0-1 to Katie Rojas. Lady Bulldogs lead 6-2. We're in the top of the 6th, and there's a shot again. And that one goes foul as well. So the count goes 0-2.
That's another foul ball brought to you by the concession stand visitor.
To Rojas. Rojas was one of the strong hitters in their series against Brownsville. Came up big a couple of times. She is a good hitter. And this one's going to go low. The count's going to go 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Katie Rojas, the shortstop. We're in the top of the 6th. The Lady Bulldogs of McAllen lead this one 6-2 over the Cowboys of McCollum. And there's a shot by Rojas, and that is going to be caught by the center fielder. She gave it a ride, but came up a little short.
With 1 out, no out.
That'll bring up the 3-hole hitter, Giada Farias. So there's one away here in top of the 6th, looking for a called strike. Maddie Ruiz still on the hill for the Cowboys. They trail 6-2 as we're in the top of the 6th. There's a shot, and it's going to go way out of play. And the count's going to go 0-2. 0-2 the count, 1 out, top of the 6th. Lady Bulldogs 6, Cowboys of McCollum out of San Antonio 2. Pitch, and this one's also going to go out of play. And you talk about batting to young hitters in softball and baseball. There's a term called bat speed. It'll be a little quicker on the swing, and that will allow them to get the ball as she's a little bit late, and that's why she keeps fouling those off. Farias. And this one goes outside. And it counts 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Giada Farias, the catcher for the Lady Bulldogs. And there's a shot. That's going to get down for a hit. That may go all the way to the wall and does. She's on her way to first, rounding second, and the throw to third, and she's going to be out at third. Farias tried to stretch it and is thrown out at third. So there's 2 outs. And that's a shame. Had a chance to
2 outs in nobody out.
hold that one up.
Batting number 11, Adi Villanova.
Brings up Adi Villanueva, the left fielder, one of the 3 Villanueva sisters on the roster for the Mackay Lady Bulldogs. They lead this one 6-2 as we're in the top of the 6th. 2 outs here. To the left fielder, Villanueva, Adi Villanueva. Deanna, Adi, and Ellie are the Villanueva sisters, and there's a pop fly. Should be maybe handled, but it's going to get out of play. So the count goes 1-1 for Adi Villanueva. Maddie Ruiz, pitch. There's a chopper to the shortstop. Should be an easy play. And does to retire the side. So, the Lady Bulldogs had a chance to push another one across the plate, but the runner was thrown out. And that'll take us to the bottom of the 6th. We're watching Real Sports Live Network coverage of high school girls varsity 3rd round action from Cabinets Field Incorporated. We'll be back with more in the bottom of the 6th. After these words, you're watching the Real Sports Live Network. Back in a moment.
All made for you. Tortilleria Ibañez, tradition on every plate.
The new Los Fresnos CISD Career and Technical Education Center is where futures take flight. With 18 programs of study and 43 industry-based certifications available, students gain real-world skills for real-world success. Los Fresnos CISD. What we do here shapes the world.
Insurance companies want you to settle and settle fast. Do not settle. The Nava Law Group will get you what you deserve. We've won millions for our clients. Make the one call that can change your life. Do not settle.
Number 10.
Back here at Cabinets Field, we move to the bottom of the 6th for the Cowboys of McCollum. Left-handed batter, Caitlin Alvarez, the second baseman for the Cowboys, leads off the bottom of 6th here in this first game of this 3-game series. Pitch from Villanueva. And that's going to go in for a ball and a strike. So the count's 1-1. Pitch. There's a shot to first baseman. Should make the easy play and does. One unassisted. And there's one away. Cowboys of McCollum are running out of outs as we're here in the bottom of the 6th.
Nobody on. Now batting number 18, Lorena Gonzalez.
Brings up Lorena Gonzalez, the first baseman for the Cowboys. Bats from the right side. Pitch from Villanueva. And goes inside for a ball. 6-2 our score. Lady Bulldogs lead this one. Miss Villanueva up until that one play that got by the right fielder has pitched a masterful game. And the count goes 2-0. Pitch. And that one's to the second baseman. Should be an easy play, and it is. So Gonzalez is thrown out at first, and that'll bring up Brianna Garza, the left fielder for the Cowboys. And that was 2 outs.
2 outs and nobody on. Now batting number 7, Brianna Gupsa.
Two outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Cowboys running out of outs. Pitch from Villanueva is a little low, and the count goes 1-0. Brianna Garza, the left fielder for the Cowboys, steps in. Pitch is high, and the count goes 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. For Garza. Villanueva. Pitch is low, and the count goes 3-0, and there's no doubt about it that the stop sign will be on for Garza here. Cowboys desperately need base runners as they trail this one by 4 runs here in the bottom of the 6th. 7-inning game, they've only got 4 outs left. And Garza is on board. And the Cowboys have a base runner.
2 outs and runner in first.
So with the walk to Garza,
Eliana Ortiz.
that'll bring up Eliana Ortiz, number 17, the right fielder for the Cowboys. And that is called strike. And the count goes 0-1. Pitch from Villanueva. There's a chopper to first base. Should make it an easy play, and does, to retire the side. So the Cowboys have got 3 outs left as they trail this one 6-2. We move to the top of the 7th. Back with more on the Real Sports Live Network in a moment.
This is the island where even the grown-ups forget what day it is. South Padre is more than an island. It's the island.
I want to be a doctor.
I want to play professional soccer.
I want to play at Carnegie Hall.
At Brownsville ISD, dreams take shape with nationally recognized academic programs, championship athletics, and distinguished fine arts. Success isn't just a goal, it's our tradition. The best choice for your child's journey is Brownsville ISD.
Hey, champ. My dad got hurt in a car crash, and our insurance company isn't helping us at all.
Give this to your dad. Have him give me a call.
Thanks, champ. Hey, I've been working on my jabs.
Let's see what you got.
Hurt in a car crash? Call the Law Champ.
There's no place like Sherryland ISD returning students need to district work here, learn here, or tuition-based enrollment. Register now. Call 956-584-6408. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Back here in Cabinets Field, we've moved to the top of the 7th. The Lady Bulldogs in control of this one. They lead it 6-2. As the pitcher, Ellie Villanueva, leads off the top of the 7th. The pitch is high, and the count goes 2-0. Villanueva at the plate, and the count goes 3-0. Ruiz still on the mound. Coach had all of his confidence in her. 3-0 the count to Villanueva. That count goes for a strike. And a little surprising look there by Villanueva. But the count goes 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. 6-2 our score. First game of this 3-game series. And now Villanueva is on board. So Villanueva goes on board with a walk. That'll bring up Madison Alcantar, known as the designated player in softball. She'll step in from the right side. Pitch is swing And Villanueva is going to be safe at second as she steals second. So the hit and run was on. Ellen Contreras did her job by swinging, allowing Villanueva to get to second. 0-1 the count. Pitch. There's a powerful shot to left field. And it's caught. Villanueva thought about tagging up and going, but stayed put.
With one out, runner on second.
They'll bring up Chloe Mariscal, the right fielder. One out for the Lady Bulldogs here in the top of the seventh. Cowboys trying to not give up any more runs as they trail by 4 right now here in the top of the seventh. Maddie Ruiz still on the hill for the Cowboys of McCollum out of San Antonio. Pitch. There's a shot. Should get down and does for a base hit. So Chloe Mariscal does her job and moves Villanueva to third. And now the Lady Bulldogs have runners at first and third with one out. Brings up the first baseman, Aaron Morales. Little trick play there by the Cowboys, throwing the ball to second baseman who was cheating in, thinking that maybe the runner at third would move, but she doesn't. And it counts 1-0. One on the count to Morales, first baseman for the Lady Bulldogs. Shot back to the pitcher. Coming home, and the first baseman is not paying attention. And the Lady Bulldogs got another one, and it's now 7-2.
With 2 outs and a runner on second. Now batting, number 12, Leah Swenson.
So 7-2 our score. Brings up Sorensen, the third baseman. Sorensen, the 9-hole hitter, bring back the top of the order if she reaches. And right now, the Lady Bulldogs are in control of their own destiny as they lead this one 7-2. Maddie Ruiz still the pitcher of record for the Cowboys. 7-2 our score, top of the seventh, 2 outs. Pitch, and there's a shot. That may be gone, and that'll retire to side. So Sorensen gave it a ride, but couldn't come up with enough distance. So we move to the bottom of the seventh. It's 3 outs for the Cowboys to get something done as they trail this one 7-2. We'll be back with more on the Real Sports Live Network, your home for all sports. Back with more in a moment.
Give your little one the best start at Brownsville ISD's Pre-K 3 and Pre-K 4 programs. At BISD, 3 and 4-year-olds develop fundamental skills that pave the way to lifelong success. With quality educators, access to the latest technology, and free nutritious meals to fuel the day. Our young minds explore and learn in exciting new ways. Enroll your 3 and 4-year-old today at Brownsville ISD, the best choice.
Permatemp Personnel Services has been servicing local businesses for the past 29 years. Leave the hiring to us.
Back here at Cabinets Field, we're in the bottom of the 7th. Cowboys have 3 outs to get something done, or this one is going to go to the Lady Bulldogs as they lead 7-2.
Will be number 12, Haley Elizondo.
And the first pitch from Villanueva is a called strike. Bottom of the 7th. Lady Bulldogs, 3 outs from moving on to the second game with a 1-game lead. And this one goes out of play, and the count goes 0-2.
An attempt to catch the foul ball. Just goes over his head. He can turn that ball to the nearest dugout.
Haley Elizondo, the pinch hitter for the Cowboys. And a swing and a miss, and the count goes 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the pinch hitter. Number 12, Haley Elizondo. And a called strike, and Elizondo is called out.
With 1 out, nobody on. Now batting number 15, Lauren Martinez.
So the Lady Bulldogs need 2 outs to wrap this one up. Villanueva has pitched a masterful game, and she is our definite player of the game tonight. 7-2 our score. There's a pitch, and it goes in for a ball. So I want to know the count. To the lefty. Villanueva. This one is going to be short. Called for by the second baseman, makes the out, and now there's 2 outs. And now the Cowboys are down to their last out, trailing by 5 runs in the bottom of the 7th. It's going to bring up the shortstop, Soraya Torres, as she is their last hope with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Cowboys trail 7-2. I want to remind you that we'll be back on the air with game 2 tomorrow at 4 o'clock. But right now, this one, with 2 strikes left for the Cowboys, trail at 7-2. 1 strike to Torres. Villanueva needs 1 out to get this W. Pitch is low, and the count goes even at 1. 1 ball and 1 strike in this 3rd round of girls varsity softball action. The Lady Bulldogs of McAllen lead at 7-2. The pitch. There's a shot to third base. This should be the last out, and it is. And the Lady Bulldogs win this one with some masterful pitching.
And that's the ball game, ladies and
By
gentlemen.
the pitcher for the Lady Bulldogs, one of 3 of the Villanueva sisters,
6 p.m.
Ellie Villanueva,
And we're here at the regional
gets the win as McAllen Lady Bulldogs take game 1 in this best of 3 series. We'll be back with more and to wrap it up here in just a moment. You're watching Real Sports Live Network coverage of varsity high school girls softball playoff action. Back with more in a moment.
Hiring Guru. We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs.
Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate. Call us now.
Insurance companies want you to settle and settle fast. Do not settle. The Nava Law Group will get you what you deserve. We've won millions.
Up to the San Antonio area, and we'll see y'all here tomorrow night. And all those going to the Rio Grande Valley to the 956. Be safe on the way back home, and we'll see y'all once again for game 2 tomorrow night at 6 p.m. And as always, I'm the host of the most download plan, the Mountain of the South, Mr. Chris B. I'm over and out. Have a good night. God bless. Mic drop.
That can change your life. DoNotSettle.com.
At Marine Military Academy, we educate those who dare to achieve. Those eager to control their future before it controls them. Those who can follow a path so they can eventually make their own. Those ready to join in order to stand out. Welcome to MMA, forging tomorrow's leaders.
The new Los Fresnos CISD Performing Arts Center is where creativity takes center stage. This facility immerses students in visual, performing, and fine arts programs where every student shines. Los Fresnos CISD, what we do here shapes the world.
Turn your passion into a powerful career at Texas Southmost College. Our automotive technology program will train you in everything from maintenance to full vehicle systems repair. Earn a certificate or associate degree and get certified to work as a C maintenance or B-level technician. You'll be guided by seasoned instructors who have decades of real-world automotive experience, helping you get ready to roll into the industry. So take the wheel and apply today at tsc.edu.
Time to take a new look, maybe your first look at Buick. If smart, hip, and affordable is for you, Buick's your brand. For you, Buick, Brownsville, Texas.
Back here in Cavadas Field in Corpus Christi, Texas, the site of a three-game series between the Lady Bulldogs of Mac High and the Cowboys of McCollum, San Antonio. Tonight, it is the Lady Bulldogs who take the W, and a masterful job of pitching. And our star of the game, no doubt about it, was Ellie Villanueva, the pitcher for the Lady Bulldogs of Mac High, as they win this one 7-2. Almost a shutout through 5 innings, whereas the Cowboys came up with 2 and broke open the shutout. But Villanueva goes ahead and finishes this one, and she takes the W in Game 1 of this third-round playoff series between the Lady Bulldogs of Mac High and the Cowboys of San Antonio McCollum. We'll be back on the air tomorrow. I want to remind you that we'll be on the air a little early tomorrow in case there should be a Game 3. Our first game of the second game of the series will be scheduled at 4 o'clock, and we understand there will be a 45-minute break should the Cowboys win and force a Game 3. But for now, for Bert, the great cameraman who did a masterful job giving you guys all those shots and making sure that we had great coverage of this first game of this 3-game series in this third round of girls high school varsity softball. So with that being said, once again, the Lady Bulldogs of McAllen High, they won this one by the score of 7-2 over the Cowboys of San Antonio McCollum. You're watching Real Sports Live Network. Give a shout out to Victor, shout out to Jammer, and a shout out, of course, to Mr. Joe Bowley and everybody else at the Real Sports Live Network crew. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.